So I think to battle imposter syndrome, you need to just create a safe place for your artwork and find like-minded people and share who you are, and then you will naturally attract people who are like-minded and who admire your work as well. And I don't think there's such thing as being an imposter, especially not in the art business. But it seems like there are still many people struggling from that. Sometimes not even granting themselves the label of being an artist. And I'm not a huge fan of labeling, but I mean, if you talk about yourself and you're creating art, it's so unfair to not call yourself an artist, because you're actually doing what artists do, and that is creating. But it takes a whole lot of courage to put yourself out there and to put your art out there, because art is like this vulnerable thing that you have and that you put out into the world and that you allow people to have an opinion on. And then when you create a shop or you create prints or you try to sell your work, it's also normal that the most vulnerable part of you that you put out and that you put up for sale can feel super exposing. And if you're already like being the type of person that is very strict on yourself, it can be very hard on yourself. I think it's normal if you put your art up for sale, you can feel like, but is this good enough? Am I good enough? Am I good enough artist to do this? But if you think about the fact that art always attracts people, then you just have to stay true to yourself and create the art that you want to create and that you feel most aligned with. And then I think there's like no doubt that it will find the right people who will equally love it as much as you do. And even though a huge part of that imposter syndrome has faded away over all these years for me, and also by seeing that my art is really loved by people and by very kind people as well. Yet I did feel when I put my products up and when I'm doing this launch, I still feel like, have I missed something? Is this good enough? Will people like this? I hope people will like this. And then I'll be dead nervous for the first hours of the launch as well. I will be dead nervous before the launch. But you know, I also felt like I created these and I'm actually very happy with these. I also want to put it out there that you might take a look on my shop, because next week my bookish collection is going to disappear again. And if you're a book loving person like me, I'm pretty sure that you will enjoy these products.